Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 326 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family and on the road. Still in Hilton Head, last day here. Just so fun and amazing. And I haven't, I guess there's pending profit is what I'm going to say, because we did source today. We had a lot of fun. Um, yeah, and we got to see all of Molly's like family history, learn about the history of the island, learn about some of the habitat. It was just fantastic. Just fantastic. All right. So, and we did not hit our sales goal today, not even close. So, all right, when we get back to Molly's, I'm going to put some work in and get the rest of the stuff. Samantha and I committed to whatever we sourced while we were away. We are going to get up and finish the listing. So it's going to be, it's going to be a challenge, but I think we're up for it, right, Samantha?
Absolutely.
Yep, she says we are. So there you have it. All right. So yesterday I talked about courage, and I feel like I need to do a courage 2.0 because, as I go about my day and I'm enjoying myself, there's always these thoughts in the back of my head. I'm usually thinking about something I read or, something that's on my mind, some kind of like more abstract idea. And yeah, so courage 2.0. I just kept thinking about that last night. And, we talked about what courage is or how it's very different to different people. And I came up with what I am absolutely not courageous about and, what I am fearful of. And it is difficult conversations. It is confrontation. It is all of that. I am avoidant. I will just about go to any length to avoid a difficult conversation or um yeah it's not good. It's not good. And as I was thinking about this, Molly has been with me here, and Molly has borne the lion's share of my confrontation for maybe as long as I've known her. She's skilled at, having difficult conversations, confrontation, and just doing it with such grace. So I have relied on her maybe quite heavily to do the tough things and help me. And I thought, gosh, I've kind of been a burden that way. And she will tell you I'm not, but I absolutely feel like I, lean on her too much because I don't have the courage to do things like that. And, courage and fear, I guess, are kind of related because I was trying to think of like what I'm fearful of. All right, besides mice and snakes. um, and it is absolutely that. And then I was feeling a little bit, I was feeling very grateful for Molly in my life being able to do those things. But at the same time, I was feeling a little bit, I know guilt is a useless emotion, but I was feeling a little bit guilty that I never really stepped up and learned that skill and was courageous about it. So that is what I'm going to be doing going forward with coaching from Molly. Absolutely 100%. I am going to have difficult conversations, and I am not going to run the other way from confrontation. Positive, negative, any kind of confrontation. I'm going to do my best to face that. And there's a lot of
Is this how you tell me I'm out?
yes, Samantha, goodbye. I'm definitely going to do my best to work on that now that I'm aware of it. I hadn't really thought that much about it in the past. And yeah, face that fear, use courage to go forward. Like when you own a business, there are a lot of decisions. There are a lot of difficult conversations, especially when you run a consignment business. There's a lot of difficulty there. And I need to be able to handle that. Okay. So those are my thoughts. That's Courage 2.0, facing your fears. I'm sure I'm going to be talking about this in the weeks to come because it is something that I am going to be struggling with. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, I know it's going to happen in a business sense, and I'll be able to bring that to you guys and talk about we talk about dealing with difficult consigners, difficult customers, but I think I'm going to be able to do that a little bit better and not have to pick up the phone and call Molly to handle it for me. All right. The other part of that I really wanted to mention was the Let Them theory, the book we're doing in book club now, because there are certain difficult conversations that you don't need to have. It's not even worth it. I had a situation like that, I guess a month ago. And I thought, all right, well, I'm gonna step up and talk to this person and, iron it out. And then, the more I thought about it, I thought, well, you know what? That's not even necessary. They don't even need to be a part of my life. I don't even have to interact with them if I don't want to. And I just said, bye-bye. And well, I didn't actually say anything.
You said night.
I said night night. And yeah, so that was that. And so there is that point. There is that part of it too. I'm really good at that part. It's the other part that I'm not. All right, guys. So think about those difficult things. Maybe that is not where you need courage. Maybe that is already one of your skills. But think about the things that you might need courage for that you hadn't thought about before. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I will see you on day 327 of Reseller Reflections. Night night.